Okay, let's get that off of there. Um, Sorry, I'm just trying to get everything all set up. Hey, that there. Alright, I think we good. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Alright, welcome to the stream. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. Yeah, here we are. Building. Nope. Okay. Sorry if my keyboard's loud. Not much I can do about it. Just have to deal with it. So yeah, if they're just like what I'm gonna like, that's alright. If you want, you can just change it. I wish I knew. OBS. I might. I just got a new update for OBS, and it is disconnecting me. So let's hope it stops doing that, I guess. But yeah, how are you doing today, Mungy Dungy? Is my volume okay? Let me get to a better position. Good. All right. Cool. Well, we're building Bank of America Stadium. It's actually I went to go take my picture with it for the thumbnail, and I was like really surprised on how good it's looking. Like it's looking really good already. So yeah, what we're doing right now is we're filling in this like corner. Then when we're done filling in the corner, what we're gonna do is put white concrete all around, and then I'll show you on the stream real quick. The this is white, and then this is the bluish cyan. And that's the tier we're building. So yeah, it's be a little complicated. I'll just go here to Google Maps, and that staircase will build it. Continue building that staircase up, and that will be white. That will be blue. But yeah, let's try that back over here and continue working. Do you guys want music for the streams? I'm cool with playing music. I don't ever know if it bothers the viewers or not. I normally listen to music when I build, but if anyone's here and if they have an objection, say now or speak now or forever hold your peace, because I'm probably gonna put on some music here in a couple minutes. Unless you guys don't want, if you guys don't want me to, that's fine. I won't. But if you're fine with that, then I'll get copyrighted. But I'm not monetized anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's make it a little less laggy. This is a good monitor, so it shouldn't be lagging at all, but the PC's a little older, or it's newer, but has older stuff in it, so it is what it is. It works better than my previous one that I had a couple years ago, so I'm not complaining. Any arena stadium builders out there, get Java Edition. It is so much better. You can literally just make your circles like this. You can actually have circles and not just one, you know. We're gonna have 3 more. Let's see. And then it's just a wall. I did again, and we're back. Okay. So we'll do just 3 more. And we've officially reached 101. Alright. Now comes the super duper fun part that's not fun at all. It's the most boring part about building a stadium, probably, is the corner. Just filling it in block by block. But it's something you've got to do. And doing corners like this are way less tedious for me personally, and look way better. I don't know if they take more time or less time, but they look so much better. Now, if the arena stadium you're building calls for a diagonal corner, do the diagonal corner, but do whatever corner the actual arena or stadium calls for. This one, it's curved. Right? There's arenas and stadiums I'll be building soon that aren't curved, and those will probably be easier because I know how to build those. So I've built those for many years, but we're using these corners now, and yeah, you know how boring it is when I just have to keep talking on and on about the corner. Anyone in here watch college football? I can talk about college football all day long. So if anyone in here watches college football, let me know your favorite team or any other sport. I'll watch NBA, NFL, college football. I'm doing my best this year to watch college basketball. Georgia, you guys better be #1 in the rankings tonight. If you're not, I'm gonna throw a fit. Like, the committee is all like resume this year, and now Georgia has the better resume than Ohio State. Ohio State's beaten a declining Penn State team and very much more declining Notre Dame team. I mean, the thing with rankings is you can kind of tell what the committee favors. Is it eye test? Is it strength of schedule, strength of record, resume, what have you? The first couple of weeks, but it works out and no one's really upset with who the top four are. Sometimes, you get the whole UCF situation you had in like 2017 or 2018, whatever year it was. I think it may even been both years, where they were calling themselves national champions because they were a Group of 5 school, didn't get into the playoffs, and when the FBS allowed, the College Football Playoff Committee allowed a Group of 5 school in Cincinnati in 2021, they got crushed by, I believe, Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. It may not have been. No, it wasn't. In 2025. Yeah, next year. They're switching to 12 teams, and as an Oregon Duck fan, I am eternally grateful for them finally doing that because my Ducks seem to just every year just barely not make it. Not every year, but like most years, barely not make it. So my thing is we can still lose to Ohio State and Michigan in the Big Ten and still be in the playoffs. Just because we'll probably win every other game on our schedule. Because, I mean, Washington, they're losing all their talent, I believe. They're going to the NFL. At least Penix is. Their receivers, I believe, are as well. I don't know if they're seniors or not, but they're probably heading off to the NFL. They don't want to play with a quarterback any worse than Penix, because Penix is good. Last couple of weeks, he's not actually looked very great. He's missing easy 10-yard out routes and just throws that against Oregon he was nailing every time, and I think Arizona State got into his head because ever since that Arizona State game, Washington's not looked the same, and I'm scared for what that means for Oregon in a potential Pac-12 championship rematch, because on one hand, Oregon's looking really good, Washington's not, but also Washington's going to turn around and be like, psych, we actually are the best Pac-12 team. You guys were talking all this trash about us, and in reality, we are the best Pac-12 team. We're going to the playoffs as an undefeated Pac-12 champ. Now, is that going to happen? In my opinion, no. History states that that's not going to happen. History states there probably won't be. Like, if we were to go off of what the history of college football playoff and Pac-12 football since 2014, 2015 has looked like, there's going to be no Pac-12 team in the playoffs this year. Right. There's definitely not going to be two. If any, there's going to be one, which would be very surprising, because we've only had two ever get in. Oregon in the first one, and then Washington in, I believe, 2017. Maybe 2018, or not 2018, 2016. It may have been 2016. But, yeah, Georgia is on a tear. I was skeptical. What game? It was Auburn. Georgia versus Auburn. I was watching that, and Auburn was just keeping it close and keeping it close. A lot of people are saying Bama will beat Georgia in the SEC championship game, and both will get in. I don't think Bama's going to beat Georgia. I don't think this Bama team is good enough to beat Georgia. And Georgia, Carson Beck finally starting to look better and better each week. Yeah. That's that. I can't say enough good things about Georgia. Just keep winning, Georgia. You'll be the number one seed in the playoffs. That's all you have to worry about. You'll probably play a Pac-12 team. Now, news this week for college football surfaced that there was a lot of interesting things. In the SEC, A&M fired Jimbo Fisher officially this week. I'm sure everyone's already heard about it, but in case you haven't, Texas A&M fired their head coach, Jimbo Fisher, and are looking for a replacement coach. And that means that they're trying to poach a coach because no one wants to really go. No one's first choice really is A&M, in my opinion. But they paid Jimbo's buyout was like $71 million, I think. I think it was $71 million or somewhere like in the 70s of millions. If they are willing to pay Jimbo $71 million to not coach at their school, they're not gonna go after some unproven rookie head coach like we did with Dan Lanning, or someone like some like Group of 5 coach or like a weak Power 5 coach. Like they're gonna go for the best. Like I'm sure they'll reach out to Kirby and Nick, but they won't take the job. They're national championship caliber programs at their schools. They're not gonna leave for A&M, no matter what A&M pays them. Because here's the thing, A&M has been known to just throw money at problems. They need a new coach. Oh, just fire this one. Oh, the buyout $71 million. I would want to be Jimbo Fisher so bad right now because he just sucked so much at A&M that they gave him $71 million not to coach there. And guess what? Another school's gonna pick him up, right? That's he's a big enough name. Whether or not he's a good coach or not, I don't think it matters at this point. Jimbo Fisher is gonna get another college football offer, that or he'll go to the NFL. I don't think he'll go to the NFL yet. In the future, maybe, but not right now. He got fired from A&M. If he left A&M on his own terms, maybe. But yeah, another candidate for that job is Dan Lanning. Now, press conference last night, news broke last night and this morning, Dan Lanning shut down the whole moving to A&M rumor. It doesn't mean he's not going to leave. I don't think he'll leave. He has a couple little kids that are in school, and it's a pain moving schools. As a kid, and I'm sure as a parent, moving your kids between schools, right? Just being at Oregon just being in Eugene for 2 years, like, you start making friends, and then you have to move, like, and Dan Lanning's a very much family-oriented guy. He's not gonna leave for the money. He's not gonna leave for whatever. I think he's there to stay. I thought the same thing about, all the previous coaches, Chip Kelly, Mark Helfrich, Mario Cristobal. I never thought Willie Taggart would stay, but Mario Cristobal I thought would be someone who was around a long time. I mean, he was around for a few years, and around 2020, 2021, I was looking at Miami, and they weren't doing too hot, and I was thinking, please say they don't fire their head coach, because I know Mario Cristobal's alma mater is Miami. That's why he took the job. Because, I mean, Oregon's always been a stepping stone for coaches to move on to their alma mater when a coach gets fired there, right? But Dan Lanning's alma mater is Alabama. The only SEC ties he has is to Georgia and Bama. He doesn't have any ties to A&M other than the SEC, and those SEC ties aren't with A&M. I don't think he'll leave. I wouldn't be surprised to see someone like a Kalen DeBoer try and, potentially go there. Just because now Washington team's about to fall apart next year. Just watch. They're good last year. They're good this year, but next year Penix is gone. I'm pretty sure a couple of their receivers at least are gone, but their starter's going to be Dylan Morris. And I went to the same high school as Dylan Morris. And let me tell you, he's not the best quarterback to come out of that school. He's just not. It's the only one that has only quarterback out of that school that's played college football. I believe so, yeah. But is he the best? No. There's this kid named Joshua Wood. He's a Fresno State quarterback. I went to school with him, and he's in his redshirt freshman year. Oh crap, we're up to 6 people. Chat, let's go. Thanks for everyone joining in and popping in. Talking a lot of college football right now, but just working on Bank of America Stadium. That's what we have so far. Just started it last week, I believe, so not very far into it, but we're working on it. We're getting there. We're getting further and further along, but yeah, if anyone is new here, just if you want to drop your either a arena or stadium you want me to build, your favorite sports teams. I watch a lot of different sports. If you guys watch WWE, I'll talk WWE. I watched WWE for years, tell me your favorite wrestler, whatever. Right, NBA, college football, college basketball, NFL, all of it. MLB, even, I watched a lot of that this year. I don't really know people's names, but I'm willing to learn. But yeah, just I'm just getting over being sick. I feel like everyone is though, and so my voice is on the decline right now. So if it sounds a little weird, that's probably why. But yeah. So sorry about that, but I can't do anything about it. I could probably go get some water, but I don't think I can go and do that right now. I don't think there's... Yeah, I'll go get water later, though. What are we at right now? We're at 24 minutes. Any subs? He's still live. Depending on if he'll still be live. No, we haven't. Okay, we're still at 155. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, back to this. I'm kind of just mindlessly talking, but having a good time. So let's just keep it rolling, I guess. So yeah, playoff rankings release in an hour and a half, 9 Eastern. That's 7 for me, but yeah. Anyway, I started playing. Well, last night I beat. I got home from school yesterday and just immediately hopped on. Hold on, let me check something here. Chat.